yun.
Hello guys! Kamusta naman kayo? Yan, ang oras po natin ay alas 10 na ng gabi. Siguro you guys are nagpapaantok na. Pero bago kayo matulog, meron akong surprise sa inyo. Pilipinas at lahat ng Pilipino. Dyan, dyan, dyan! Mr. David Archuleta, live na live syempre sa ating News 5 features. And mapapanood nyo rin syempre ito sa News 5 o sa action sa mga newscasts. Kararating lang niya from the airport. How was it, David? How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm still awake and doing well here. Excited to be here.
Are you hungry?
Sorry?
Are you hungry?
No, because we ate on the airplane. Yeah,
okay,
they gave
good.
us some snacks.
That's good. But this will be just a very short interview. So
okay.
I know you wanted to rest and everything.
That's okay.
And all.
That's okay.
Okay, so let's start. Why are we here?
Well, we're here for a show. For this Friday, October 20th, which is interesting because we were just talking about how.
What's it called?
It's
Postcards in the Sky, right?
Yeah, my new album comes out the same day I have the show here in the Philippines. So it's an exciting week, just both to be in the Philippines and just with new music coming out.
And it's really one great gift for us Filipinos, your Filipino fans, that at the same day of the launching of Postcards in the Sky, you will be having a concert here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, the Filipino fans have been a gift to me too, because just seeing how many people came to the airport, and even after all these years, because it's been almost 6 years since I've been here, and I haven't released any music. I was gone for 2 years as a missionary and not doing anything with music at all or anything in public. And to see that people still, waited around and are still excited to see what I do next with my music, it means a lot to me. So it was a very nice welcome at the airport tonight.
Those 2 years that you've been out from music, and you've been doing a lot of missionary works, what has it taught you?
I think the best way to describe what my mission taught me is this new album, Postcards in the Sky.
Why is it called so? Postcards in the Sky.
Postcards?
Like deep meaning to it.
So one of the songs on the album is called Postcards in the Sky. And it I think it was a good way to summarize just my goal with this album and what I've been feeling, learning how to get out what's inside of you. Whether they're thoughts or your voice or how you feel or your relationship with other people or with God or just something greater than you. I wanted people to know how to get it out. And Postcards in the Sky is a song that talks about getting it out and being willing to be brave to say what you have inside. And that was always hard because I had self-confidence issues, or I was always very self-conscious. I was afraid to say what I wanted to say or what I was thinking because I thought I wasn't good or I didn't matter, it wasn't important.
Or maybe somebody will bash you or something like that?
Yeah, or maybe someone would get offended, or maybe someone wouldn't understand, or maybe someone would say, oh, that's not good. But on my mission, I learned not only how to say what mattered to me, I learned what mattered to me, who I was, and I found my voice. After so many other people telling me, be this or say this or just, I learned more who David was, and I could be confident. Even though David's not perfect, I could be David. And I want other people to be them. I want you to be you. I want him to be him. So, yeah.
So, to be an individual.
Yeah, everybody has
Your own unique.
Everybody has a light in them. That their soul is created with light. We have something positive in all of us, and I want people to connect to that, the true part of who they are. Because sometimes they're like, who am I? I'm so lost. Everyone tells me I'm this, they tell me I'm that. Who am I? And I'm trying to please everybody, but I'm so lost. I'm getting depressed. I feel like when we connect to who we really are and have that light in us, and it centers us, it's like, you know what? Like all the voices go away, and there's just that quiet voice inside of you, and it just guides you. It tells you who you are and what you need to become, and that's where you find joy. And that's where I want my goal with these songs, like Numb, Invincible, Postcards in the Sky, these new songs. I want people to listen to them and say, oh, the song helps me find that piece of me, who I really am. That's what I want.
Can we say that you found your purpose in life for that 2 years that you've been gone from the limelight?
I definitely found a good core of it. I mean, I feel like every day we have to learn more who we are and what we need to be. On my mission, I found that for me, and I mean, I think for everybody, it's important to know that you belong, and that you're a part of something bigger than what you can see. Sometimes we just see this, I'm a nobody, I'm not special, or what, I'm not important in this life, nothing's going good in my life. Even after all of that, there's still a piece of you that's so much value to it, and that never goes away. And all you have to do is find it, connect to it, and get it out and share it. And there you are. I don't know. I just, like I said, I think the best way that I can describe that experience is to give people this album.
Will you be singing Invincible in your concert on your 20th?
Well, yeah. I mean, if people
or maybe
come, they'll
just
see.
a snippet of it, more or less.
Oh,
will you?
You know, I'll be singing the whole thing. It's actually one of my favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Thank you.
Really, honestly, when I was on my way here to the hotel and I was watching the video and the lyrics were just, you know, flashing through, it made me emotional, because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that song. That, you know, I mean, you are your greatest enemy. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the message of the song is, sometimes when you're in deep anxiety, all you just have to do is, you know, stop for a while, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You know,
Look at how
is
you're
that
overthinking it. Yeah.
Tell us more about it. I might be reading it wrong though. So tell us more about what Invincible is. So, what the song is about.
Yeah, I just released the lyric video 2 days ago. I can't remember because we were on the plane for so long. And I was like, you know, I want to help people visualize this song more, because it's so personal to me and my own fight that I've had, which is my fight with myself. But it's not always myself. It's like there are different voices, there are different feelings that you feel. So one minute you're happy, the other you're like freaking out, or one minute you're feeling good about yourself, the other it's like you hear this someone inside putting you down. And it's like all this fight, and I'm like, who do I listen to? Who am I really? And it's like, maybe I need to be this cool, big, macho, cool, tough kid who's like has a swag on, or maybe I just need to be my nerdy self. But it's like, wait, who am I? Like,
confused.
Yeah, I don't know who I am, and there are a lot of times where it's like, well, if I try to be myself, what if I'm not good enough? Because a lot of people, especially when I was with the record label, or with like even people I work with, or fans even, they say this is what you should be. This is what you should be if you want to be a successful person. If you want to be an artist that people like, you need to be this way. And I'm like, okay.
It's too much pressure then.
Yeah, and I would say, well, what if I'm like this? And like, oh no, people aren't going to connect. I'm like, oh. So my battle, I'm like, well, this is who I feel I am. I'm not perfect, but if I'm who I am, what if that's not good enough and I'm an imperfect person and I fail? And it's like, you know what? You don't have to be perfect to be happy. You don't have to be invincible to keep moving forward. You don't have to do everything. Even if you fall, even if you mess up, that's okay. That's the beauty. Some of the most beautiful moments of my life was getting back up after I fell on my face, messing up. And I think people need to know that it's okay, that you can fall, you can make mistakes. You can get scared every once in a while. It's okay. You can find a way to keep going forward. So, Yeah, I guess that's what Invincible's about. Kind of. I mean, if you listen to the words, I guess, you know, we took hours to figure out how to say it in 4 minutes. So that's probably the best way to describe what the song is.
But it's really beautiful. It sends out a message to all those people who are down, who are depressed, and especially when you're launching it on the 20th. Am I right?
The album, yeah.
Yeah, you're launching the album on the 20th with Invincible on it. It's just the right timing because October is Mental Awareness Month.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No way.
So is there any message for you know, for those people who are having a difficult time right now?
Oh my gosh, that's gonna make me cry.
I know, it's making me cry now. So, you know, is there any message that you want to tell not only the Filipinos or everybody in the world? Is there any message that you want to tell them? Those people who are depressed, those people who are dealing with some sort of anxiety.
I have a song on the album called Waiting in the Stars, and it was written for someone very dear to me who has a lot of mental health problems. And it talks about how there's so many thoughts fighting you, especially when you have a mental, and when you say mental illness, it's like, oh, there's something wrong with me. I'm like, I have mental illness. I have major anxiety problems. There are things like depression, there's bipolar, there's border personality, there's schizophrenia. There's so many things that we deal with, and sometimes you wonder why do I have this? Why did God make me this way? Or why did He make so many issues that makes it hard for us to understand reality or to understand each other, people we love? But I think there's something really beautiful about it, that God made us so that we weren't perfect. He told us to do our best, to try our best to be complete, to be whole, and to be perfect, knowing that we will never reach that in this life. He gave us a lot of challenges, but overcoming those challenges helps us look up. Again, that's why I had EPs called Leo, like Star Constellations, Postcards in the Sky. It's to get people to look up and say, you may be going through stuff, but it's okay. There's something out there guiding you. And Waiting in the Stars is about that. It says, I know it gets hard sometimes when your heart's pure, but your mind is tearing you up. But don't let it fool you, because your story's waiting in the stars. There's more waiting for you. Just keep looking up and it'll be okay. So thank you for letting me know that. That's like so much, really.
Oh, you made me cry right now.
Oh.
I am definitely gonna buy your album.
Oh.
Last few questions. Did you, tweet Jasmine that you'll be in Manila, or do you have any connections with her? And hey, I'm here.
You know,
or something.
I'm so bad at keeping in touch with people. I mean, I do think about them a lot. I'm always like, you know, I don't like bugging people very much. So I'm like, oh, well, I hope they're doing well. But I can't say I've kept in touch with any of them. Carrie, my road manager, she's done better with keeping in touch with our Filipino fans than I have. She'll be like, this person's doing this. She'll keep in touch with Jasmine and with Eula and with some of the
got married.
Yeah, that's what Carrie told me.
Yeah.
She knows all about him.
Yeah.
But I follow. I do follow Ogie on Twitter. He's probably the only Filipino I really keep in touch with, though. It's more just I see what he's saying, but I think Filipinos, they have big hearts. They're very sensitive, and I think that's what makes them connect so much to music, to the emotions, to spirituality. I think that's a gift. I really believe that God gives different cultures and people gifts. Yeah. So you see, like, I think that's what the Filipino gift. Like, they have the sensitivity and emotion and heart to capacity to hold a lot in. And I love it. I mean, they all sing too. They're all great singers. But I love the people we've gone to meet, and I look forward to meeting more. Every time we come here, we make friends. And so it's nice.
Please invite everybody to watch your concert on the 20th.
Oh yeah. So are they still watching?
Yes.
Oh, okay. October 20th. Please come to our show Friday. We will be sharing these songs that have been new this year, Postcards in the Sky and some old songs as well, old favorites, and maybe even some other surprises as well.
How about a Filipino song?
That's what I was thinking. Well, maybe some OPM, music as well. So, yeah.
All right. Thanks, David.
Yeah,
Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know the mental.
Yes, it's mental awareness month, and
That is perfect.
RC says, please sing "My Kind Perfect" on Friday.
Oh.
And how I wish David can meet you in person, and hope that you inspire more people, says Rosemary.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, thank you so much, David.
No,
A big
thank
shout out to
you.
all your fans watching right now, please.
Oh, they still watch? Oh.
Yes, they're watching.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you guys this week as we go to different other different things, radio stations, events, TV shows, and the show Friday as well. So.
Thank you so much, David, for the time.
Thank
and I
you.
hope you enjoy your stay in Manila.
Oh, I
Eat
will.
balut.
Eat
Eat
balut? Well, do you eat
Think
balut?
about it.
We
We can eat together if you
Okay.
like.
Do you like to eat it?
Yeah, I eat it, but I don't eat the fetus.
Ah, okay. You just like.
So let's just not eat the fetus.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.